Defining your vision clearly is the first and most critical step in unlocking peak performance. This isn't just about setting a vague goal, it's about creating a vivid, precise blueprint of the life you want to live.
Imagine it like this: your vision is the destination, and without knowing exactly where you're going, you'll wander aimlessly, frustrated and uncertain. When you define your vision with clarity, you're not just giving yourself a target, you're anchoring yourself to a purpose so compelling, so vivid, that it draws you forward even on the hardest days. A clearly defined vision is more than a simple wish list of achievements. It's a detailed, sensory experience that you can tap into at any moment. The more specific your vision, the more powerful it becomes. Think of every aspect of your life: career, relationships, health, growth, and personal fulfillment. What do you see when you picture the pinnacle of each? How does it feel to be there? When you close your eyes, can you see the environment around you? The sounds, the energy. Can you imagine the conversations, the people, and the look in your eyes when you know you've achieved what you set out to do? This clarity isn't just about daydreaming, it's about engaging every sense and activating a state of certainty. When you can visualize every detail, your brain starts to accept this vision as a reality. And that shift in mindset, that certainty, is what powers every decision, every step you take. It gives you a roadmap, something concrete to guide you even when circumstances get tough. Think about it like programming your GPS. You'd never set off on a journey without entering a specific address. The more precise the destination, the smoother the journey. Similarly, when you have a crystal clear vision, you can reverse engineer the steps, the skills, and the mindset you need to get there. This clarity also acts as a filter, helping you make decisions more effectively. When distractions come up or when opportunities arise, you're not easily swayed. You can ask yourself, does this move me closer to my vision? If the answer is no, you're empowered to let it go without regret. Your vision becomes the lens through which you view every choice, every relationship, every activity. It empowers you to say yes to what serves you and a resounding no to what doesn't. And defining your vision clearly doesn't just mean setting big goals, it means breaking those goals down into manageable parts. Visualize what each stage of the journey looks like. Define the smaller milestones that lead to the ultimate destination. For example, if your vision is to be a successful entrepreneur, break down what that looks like at each level of growth, from the first product launch to scaling the business, to eventually impacting the lives of thousands. When you see each phase clearly, you'll not only stay focused, but also gain a realistic understanding of what each step requires, mentally preparing yourself for the work ahead. In this process, specificity is your power. If your vision is vague, it's too easy to get derailed. But when you know what it feels like to achieve it, when you know what waking up each morning will look like when you're living that life, you're arming yourself with purpose. This clarity not only fuels motivation, but also builds resilience. Because on days when you feel stuck or uninspired, reconnecting with that vivid picture can reignite the drive within you. It reminds you why you started and what's waiting on the other side of the challenges. So go beyond general aspirations. Define your vision in such detail that it feels real enough to touch. Shape it into something that not only excites you, but pulls you forward, guiding every step with unwavering purpose. Reframing your obstacles is one of the most powerful mental shifts you can make on the journey to peak performance. We often see challenges as roadblocks, as if they are setbacks meant to delay or discourage us. But what if we viewed these obstacles differently? What if every challenge, every failure, and every unforeseen turn of events was actually a stepping stone, a vital part of our growth? This perspective is the hallmark of those who thrive. It's a mindset that transforms obstacles into opportunities for strength, resilience, and transformation. When you reframe an obstacle, you don't deny that it's challenging, nor do you pretend it doesn't require effort. Instead, you choose to see it as a critical piece of the puzzle, a necessary ingredient for your personal and professional growth. Think about it this way: every setback you encounter is training you, shaping you, and preparing you for a greater level of achievement. If everything was smooth and easy, you'd have no need to grow, adapt, or innovate. It's in the tough times that you build resilience. Reframing an obstacle means recognizing that these moments of adversity are exactly what will make you stronger and more capable. Consider how the greatest breakthroughs and accomplishments in history have often come from people who encountered huge obstacles. They didn't give up, they adjusted their perspective and found ways to turn the challenge into an advantage. When you face an obstacle and reframe it as a learning opportunity, you're already taking control. You're not just a passenger in the journey, you're an active participant, choosing to see the hidden potential in every difficulty. This shift in perspective isn't always easy, but the more you practice it, the more automatic it becomes. Reframing your obstacles also means looking for the lessons embedded within each struggle. Every hardship carries wisdom if you're willing to search for it. Perhaps a failed attempt taught you about the importance of preparation, or maybe a difficult relationship taught you about the value of boundaries. These insights become tools you can use moving forward, lessons that strengthen your foundation. When you shift from frustration to curiosity, when you start asking, what can I learn from this? You begin to unlock the growth hidden within each obstacle. Another aspect of reframing obstacles is realizing that setbacks often force us to pause, reflect, and adjust our approach. Sometimes we're moving so quickly toward our goals that we miss important signs along the way. A roadblock can be life's way of telling us to slow down, reassess, or take a different path. Maybe it's a sign that the original plan needs tweaking, or that there's a better way to achieve your goal. By reframing these moments as opportunities for reflection, you not only reduce the frustration, but also open yourself up to new insights and strategies that you might have missed otherwise. When you start to embrace obstacles in this way, you develop a kind of resilience that goes beyond just getting through challenges. Instead of being derailed by them, you begin to welcome the lessons they bring, knowing that they're molding you into a stronger, more capable version of yourself. This perspective builds confidence too, because if you can look at any difficulty and see a pathway forward, there's very little that can shake you. You become less afraid of failure, less intimidated by setbacks, because you know each one carries the potential for growth.
Moreover, reframing obstacles shifts you from a place of feeling powerless to one of empowerment. When you see challenges as opportunities, you're no longer a victim of circumstances, you're a creator, actively shaping your response. This mindset allows you to maintain control and stay proactive, even in the face of adversity. You're no longer waiting for life to go smoothly before you can make progress. Instead, you're harnessing every experience, good or bad, to fuel your journey forward.
In this process of reframing, it's also helpful to view obstacles as temporary. Sometimes when we face a tough situation, it feels all-consuming, as if it will never end. But by reframing the obstacle as a temporary phase, you remind yourself that this too shall pass, and with it, new opportunities will arise. It's a powerful way to keep perspective and avoid getting bogged down by the challenge. Instead of seeing it as a defining barrier, you start to see it as a momentary hurdle that you will ultimately overcome.
Reframing your obstacles also means giving yourself permission to struggle, to make mistakes, and to learn as you go. When you expect the journey to be hard and anticipate the growth that comes with overcoming challenges, you're not as discouraged by setbacks.
Instead, you develop a level of self-compassion and patience that allows you to navigate even the toughest situations with grace. Obstacles become part of the process, not something to be feared or avoided, but something to be faced head-on, knowing that each one is a stepping stone to a stronger, wiser, and more resilient you. Harnessing the power of focus is essential for anyone striving for peak performance. In a world filled with distractions and endless noise, the ability to direct your attention and energy toward a singular goal is a rare but potent skill. Focus acts like a magnifying glass for your efforts, concentrating your mental energy on what truly matters. Without it, even the best intentions are diffused, scattered, and ultimately ineffective. With focus, however, every action is amplified, every moment becomes purposeful, and you're able to break through barriers that might otherwise hold you back. The first step in harnessing focus is recognizing its value. In today's fast-paced, hyper-connected world, distractions are everywhere. Notifications, social media, endless streams of information all compete for your attention, pulling you in countless directions. But true focus requires intentionality. It requires saying no to the many things vying for your attention so that you can say yes to what's most important. When you prioritize focus, you're not just dedicating time to your goals, you're committing to a level of presence and engagement that transforms your actions from average to extraordinary. Focus is about much more than simply staying on task. It's about cultivating a state of mind where your thoughts, actions, and energy are aligned with your vision. It's easy to get caught up in busyness, thinking that being productive means constantly doing. But focus is the opposite of busyness. It's the art of doing less but doing it better. It's choosing one goal, one task, one pursuit, and pouring your full attention into it. When you're focused, you're not just going through the motions, you're fully engaged, present, and committed to creating something of real value. One powerful way to harness focus is through what's known as deep work. Deep work involves dedicating blocks of uninterrupted time to tasks that require significant thought and creativity. During deep work, you eliminate distractions, silence your phone, close unnecessary tabs, and immerse yourself fully in the task at hand. This kind of focus isn't always easy, especially in a world where multitasking is often celebrated. But studies show that deep work is where true productivity happens. When you enter a state of deep focus, you're able to achieve in a few hours what might otherwise take days of scattered effort. To truly harness focus, it's also essential to set clear intentions. Before beginning any task, take a moment to define what you want to accomplish. Having a clear purpose helps guide your attention and keeps you anchored, especially when distractions arise. This intention setting becomes a mental cue, a reminder of what matters most at that moment. For example, if you're working on a project, clarify your end goal before you start. Know what success looks like and set small, measurable targets along the way. These intentions serve as a mental anchor, pulling you back whenever your mind starts to wander. Another key aspect of focus is minimizing mental clutter. Our minds are often filled with endless to-do lists, worries, and random thoughts. When we let this mental noise take over, it becomes nearly impossible to focus on any one thing. To counter this, it's essential to regularly clear out this mental clutter. Whether through journaling, meditation, or simply taking a few deep breaths, clearing your mind helps you maintain a sharp focus on what's truly important. The quieter your mind, the stronger your ability to concentrate. Environment also plays a significant role in focus. If your surroundings are chaotic or filled with distractions, focusing becomes a constant battle. Creating a dedicated space for work, free from interruptions, can greatly enhance your ability to concentrate. This doesn't mean you need a fancy office or absolute silence, just an environment where you feel in control and can minimize outside influences. Small adjustments, like clearing your desk, removing distractions, or even playing calming background music, can have a profound effect on your ability to focus deeply. Harnessing focus also means being mindful of energy management. Focus is not just about what you choose to concentrate on, but also about when you choose to do it. Our energy levels fluctuate throughout the day, and understanding your natural rhythm can help you maximize your focus. If you know that you're most alert in the morning, schedule your most important tasks during that time. Use your peak energy periods for tasks that require deep focus and save less demanding tasks for when your energy naturally dips. This alignment between focus and energy is a powerful strategy for achieving maximum productivity. And while focus demands discipline, it also benefits from rest. Just as a muscle needs time to recover after intense exercise, your mind needs breaks to maintain peak focus. This is where the concept of deliberate rest comes in. By intentionally taking breaks, you allow your brain to recharge, which ultimately enhances your ability to focus over the long haul. These breaks don't need to be long. Sometimes just a few minutes to step away, stretch, or take a deep breath is enough to reset your mind. When you return, you'll find that your focus is sharper, your mind clearer, and your energy renewed. The ability to focus isn't something you're born with, it's something you train, a mental discipline that grows stronger with practice. The more you practice focused attention, the easier it becomes to slip into a state of deep concentration. At first, this might mean setting shorter periods of focus and gradually extending them as your ability improves. Over time, you'll find that focusing becomes second nature, a skill you can call upon whenever needed, regardless of the circumstances. Focus at its core is about investing your mental energy in the things that matter most to you. It's about choosing quality over quantity, depth over breadth. And while distractions may never fully disappear, learning to harness focus means you have the power to keep them at bay, channeling your energy toward what truly matters. Embracing the power of visualization is one of the most transformative tools for achieving peak performance. Visualization isn't just about imagining a future goal, it's about creating a mental experience so vivid and detailed that your mind believes it's real.
This practice taps into the power of your subconscious, aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the success you're envisioning.
When you visualize yourself achieving your goals, overcoming obstacles, or performing at your best, you are conditioning your mind and body to bring that vision to life. You are preparing yourself mentally and emotionally, building the confidence and resilience needed to make that vision a reality. Visualization works because the brain doesn't distinguish between real and imagined experiences in terms of the neural pathways it activates. When you vividly imagine yourself succeeding, your brain creates and strengthens the neural connections associated with those actions. It's as if you're rehearsing the achievement of your goals, programming yourself to know exactly what it feels like and what steps you need to take. This mental rehearsal is a powerful technique used by top athletes, performers, and high achievers across all fields. They understand that by consistently visualizing success, they're not only preparing for it, but actually making it feel inevitable. One way to harness the power of visualization is by creating a clear, sensory-rich picture of what success looks and feels like. The more detailed you can make this mental image, the more powerful the effect. Picture yourself in the environment where you'll be achieving your goal. What are the sights, sounds, and even smells around you? What emotions are you experiencing? Imagine how you feel as you reach each milestone, the pride, the excitement, and the sense of fulfillment.
This level of detail makes the visualization more impactful, embedding it deeper into your subconscious and fueling your desire to bring it into existence.
Another powerful technique within visualization is mental contrasting, where you visualize both the achievement of your goal and the obstacles you might face along the way. By imagining both the successful outcome and the challenges, you're preparing yourself to face obstacles with confidence and resilience. This isn't about creating doubt or fear, it's about mentally equipping yourself to handle setbacks and stay focused on your path. When you visualize the challenges ahead, they don't take you by surprise. Instead, they become part of the process, something you've already rehearsed and are prepared to overcome. Visualization isn't just about the end goal, it's also about visualizing the steps and the actions needed to get there. See yourself taking each step, breaking down the journey into manageable parts.
This technique, often called process visualization, reinforces your commitment to the actions that lead to success. When you mentally rehearse each step, you're not only boosting your confidence but also building a roadmap in your mind. This mental practice makes the journey feel more achievable because you've already lived it in your mind. You're rehearsing not only for the success at the finish line, but for the entire journey that leads to it.
Incorporating emotion into your visualization is another key element. Visualizing without feeling is like watching a movie with the sound off. It lacks impact. When you add emotion, when you allow yourself to truly feel the joy, pride, and satisfaction of achieving your goal, you deepen the connection between your mind and your desired outcome. Emotions create a strong, visceral memory of success that your mind can hold on to, making the vision more real and compelling. You're not just seeing the outcome, you're feeling it. And this emotional energy fuels your motivation, even on days when the path feels difficult or unclear. Visualization can also be a powerful tool for building resilience. When you consistently visualize yourself succeeding, despite challenges, you build mental toughness. You see yourself bouncing back from setbacks, pushing through discomfort, and staying committed. This resilience carries over into your real-life actions, helping you stay focused and determined no matter what obstacles arise. Each time you visualize overcoming challenges, you're strengthening your capacity to handle adversity with confidence and perseverance. Daily visualization practices are also an excellent way to anchor yourself to your goals. Just a few minutes each morning to sit quietly, close your eyes, and immerse yourself in your vision can set the tone for your entire day. This practice serves as a powerful reminder of what you're working toward, helping you stay focused and energized. As you go about your day, having that vision fresh in your mind makes it easier to stay aligned with the actions and choices that support your goals.
This daily practice builds momentum, keeping your vision front and center, and making it an active part of your reality. Visualization doesn't replace hard work or action, it enhances them. By visualizing your success, you're not magically creating results, but you are priming yourself to perform at your best, to act with confidence, and to maintain a high level of motivation. Visualization provides a mental map, but it's your actions that bring that map to life. When you combine the power of visualization with consistent effort, you create a powerful synergy between your mind and your actions, accelerating your progress and maximizing your potential.
In moments of doubt or discouragement, visualization can serve as a powerful tool to recenter and refocus. When challenges arise, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. But if you take a moment to close your eyes and reconnect with your vision, you're reminded of the purpose behind your efforts. This mental reset keeps you grounded in your goals, giving you the strength to push forward even when the path feels uncertain. It's a way to reignite your motivation and remember that every challenge is just a step on the journey to achieving something truly meaningful. Visualization isn't just about the future, it's about reshaping the present by aligning your thoughts and actions with your ultimate vision. Each time you visualize, you're strengthening your belief in your own potential, building a mindset that's open to growth, resilience, and achievement. You're preparing yourself mentally, emotionally, and even physically to step into the reality you desire. Embracing the power of visualization allows you to tap into a wellspring of motivation and clarity, bringing your dreams closer to your reality with each passing day. Building resilience through self-discipline is one of the most transformative practices for anyone committed to achieving lasting success and fulfillment. Resilience, the ability to endure, adapt, and bounce back from life's challenges, isn't something we're born with, it's something we develop over time. And self-discipline is the foundation upon which this resilience is built. Self-discipline is the daily decision to prioritize what truly matters over what is easy or comfortable in the moment. It's choosing long-term gains over immediate gratification, and in doing so, you cultivate the mental and emotional fortitude to handle setbacks, stress, and unexpected obstacles. The path to self-discipline begins with a deep understanding of your values and goals. When you know what you're working toward, discipline becomes easier to practice because it's fueled by a sense of purpose. You're not just denying yourself momentary pleasures or distractions, you're choosing actions that align with your larger vision. Self-discipline in this sense isn't about restriction or deprivation, it's about freedom. The freedom to pursue a life of meaning and achievement, unencumbered by the impulses and temptations that would otherwise hold you back. This sense of purpose transforms discipline into a powerful tool, one that enables you to rise above challenges and maintain your focus and determination even when things get tough. Practicing self-discipline means developing routines and habits that support your goals, even on the days when motivation is low. Motivation is fleeting, it comes and goes based on mood, energy, and circumstance. But self-discipline doesn't depend on how you feel in any given moment. It's about showing up consistently, regardless of emotions. When you commit to self-discipline, you are training yourself to take action, even on the hard days. This builds resilience because it teaches you that you are capable of following through, even when things are difficult or when you're tempted to quit. Every time you choose to stick with a commitment, you reinforce the belief that you are someone who honors their goals and perseveres through challenges. A critical aspect of building resilience through self-discipline is learning to embrace discomfort. Growth and resilience are rarely born from comfort zones. It's when we stretch ourselves, when we push beyond what feels easy or safe, that we truly evolve. Self-discipline teaches you to embrace these moments of discomfort because you understand that they are essential to your growth.
Whether it's getting up early, pushing through a difficult workout, or tackling a challenging project, each act of discipline in the face of discomfort strengthens your resilience.
You learn that you can endure, that you can rise to the occasion, and this builds a deep-rooted confidence in your ability to handle whatever life throws at you. Self-discipline also requires making sacrifices, choosing the harder path and often delaying gratification, but it's precisely these choices that strengthen resilience.
Each time you choose the harder, more rewarding path over the easier, more comfortable one, you're training your mind to prioritize long-term goals over short-term desires. This habit of delayed gratification builds patience and perseverance, two qualities essential for resilience.
When you're able to consistently choose what's best for you over what's easiest, you develop a mindset that's prepared to tackle challenges head-on.
You become comfortable with the idea that true success requires effort and sacrifice, and this acceptance makes you unshakable in the face of obstacles. Building resilience through self-discipline also involves a commitment to self-improvement. Discipline isn't just about working hard, it's about working smart, learning from your experiences, and constantly seeking to improve. Each time you reflect on what's working and what's not, you gain valuable insights that guide your future efforts. Self-discipline helps you stay consistent with these reflections and adjustments.
You're not just pushing forward blindly, you're evolving, adapting, and refining your approach over time. This ability to self-correct, to learn from mistakes, and to improve continuously makes you incredibly resilient, as you are always becoming better prepared to face future challenges. In building resilience through self-discipline, you also develop an inner strength that goes beyond physical or mental endurance. It's an emotional strength. Discipline helps you manage and regulate your emotions, especially in difficult situations. When you practice self-discipline, you become less reactive and more intentional in your responses. Instead of giving in to frustration, anger, or discouragement, you learn to pause, to assess, and to choose your actions consciously. This emotional regulation is a key aspect of resilience. You're no longer a captive to your emotions. Instead, you're in control, able to navigate challenges with a clear mind and a steady heart. Another powerful outcome of self-discipline is the sense of pride and self-respect it cultivates. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, every time you choose discipline over distraction, you reinforce the belief that you are capable, trustworthy, and resilient. This self-respect fuels your confidence, which in turn strengthens your resilience. When you know that you can rely on yourself to show up, to follow through, and to honor your commitments, you become less dependent on external validation or motivation. Your resilience is rooted in a deep trust in yourself, a trust that no setback, criticism, or failure can shake. Self-discipline also teaches you to stay focused on what you can control and let go of what you cannot. Life is full of uncertainties and unexpected turns, but discipline keeps you anchored to your actions, choices, and responses. Instead of getting lost and worry about things outside your control, you learn to direct your energy toward what you can influence. This mindset is crucial for resilience. When you focus on what you can control, you feel empowered and capable, even in the face of adversity. You become less susceptible to feelings of helplessness, knowing that you have the power to make choices that bring you closer to your goals, regardless of external circumstances. Finally, self-discipline builds resilience by fostering a mindset of perseverance. When you commit to discipline, you are committing to a mindset that doesn't quit when things get tough. You understand that progress may be slow, that setbacks are a part of the journey, but that giving up is not an option. This relentless commitment to keep going, no matter the obstacles, is the very essence of resilience. Self-discipline teaches you that you are capable of enduring and thriving through challenges, that you have the strength to face adversity and come out stronger on the other side. In every moment of self-discipline, you are building a reservoir of resilience, a wellspring of strength that will carry you through life's ups and downs. With each small act of discipline, you're laying the foundation for a mindset that can weather any storm, a mindset that is both adaptable and unbreakable. And while the journey may be difficult, the resilience you build through self-discipline is what will ultimately enable you to achieve your highest potential and live a life of meaning and purpose.